A certain aircraft bolt has an overall length of 1 3/4 inches, with a shank length of 1 5/16 inches, and a threaded portion length of 5/8 inch. What is the grip length? Okay, so this problem is pretty easy as long as you understand the anatomy of a bolt. So let's go ahead and look at that. So what it's saying is the overall from the head of the bolt down to the bottom of the shank is 1 3/4 inches. So from here to here is 1 3/4 inches. And it says the shank length. So what is the shank? The shank is everything below the head of the bolt. So from here to here is 1 5/16 inch. And then we have the threaded portion. So from here to here is 5/8 inch. Okay, so that the grip length is the unthreaded portion of the bolt. So it's that portion right there. Why would I want to have an unthreaded portion of a bolt? If you've ever changed the shock on your car, when you put the shock onto the frame of your car, it has a portion that's unthreaded because when your shock compresses and expands, it does have a little bit of rotation to it. Therefore, it's rotating on that bolt shank. And if it was threaded, it would cause damage to the boss or the hole in your shock. It could be going through material that is subject to vibration. You won't want to have threaded portion in the hole. Otherwise, it would either damage the bolt or damage the structure. So there's what we have grip length for. Let me just write that, grip length. All right, perfect. So that being said, it's pretty much a simple problem as long as you understand that. It's just a subtraction problem. So we know that the grip length is going to be the shank. So again, let's just look. This is just extra information. They just gave us this to throw you off. The only two things I'm going to need are these two distances. And so I'm going to do 1 3/4 inch minus 5/8 inch. And that will be the grip length. So my calculator, again, I'm using the TI-36X Pro. What I'm going to do is use the mixed fraction button. So remember that 1 3/4 inches saying is 1 inch plus 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to hit second 7, and what's going to be on the screen is going to come to be this symbol right here. You're going to start right here. You're going to put a 1 in that box. Then you're going to put 3, scroll over with the arrow key, 3, and then go down and hit 4. Then I'm going to hit the arrow button over again and hit subtraction, so minus. Then I'm going to hit the fraction button, which is located directly above the 7, and this will be displayed, and I'll put 5/8 inch in there. Whenever I hit enter, what's going to happen on my calculator is going to tell me 11/16 inch. That's not what the answer choices are. It has it as a decimal. This is ruler fraction, which we talked about just a minute ago. So how do I convert it from from ruler fraction to decimal? I just hit the fraction and decimal button that's right above the equal sign, and it will convert it over, and it comes out to be 0.6875 inches. Therefore, the answer is A.